Is there anyone in your life you've known for a long time now? Perhaps a good friend, a close sibling, or maybe even a long-term romantic partner. In the sea of people who come and go in our lives, we have to admit that we can't help but long for a special someone who will finally stay in our lives, be it in a romantic or platonic way. So how do you know if you found someone who will be in your life forever? To find out, here are 8 things you should look out for. Number 1, you feel a near instant feeling of familiarity with them. Do you feel drawn to them for some reason? Whether it's platonic or romantic, when you meet the right person, the connection you make with them can be felt almost instantaneously. You may feel closer to them than with anyone else you've met. And though you may not be able to put it into words, there's just something about them that feels familiar and comfortable to you. Number 2, you know how to balance your relationship with other aspects of your life. When you're in the fun and exciting honeymoon phase of a friendship or relationship, you may find yourself wanting to spend all your time with them. But what about afterwards? When you found your forever person, you'll still love spending time with them no matter how long you've known each other already. And you'll even encourage one another to have just as thriving of a separate life outside of your relationship too. So while your relationship with them is important, you also know how to balance it with the other important aspects of your life, such as your family, career, passions, and so on. Number 3, you're comfortable being vulnerable around them. Is it easy for you to open up to them? According to some of the most well-known studies on the psychology of love and family therapy, emotional intimacy is one of the most important hallmarks of a healthy, flourishing, and lasting relationship. So if you found your forever person, then you're sure to know by the way you're so much more comfortable being vulnerable with them than you are around almost anyone else. After all, open communication about your feelings plays a crucial role in sustaining long-term social relationships and facilitating feelings of love and closeness in one another. Number 4, you only have to think about what you want to say, not how you need to say it. Another surefire sign that you found a keeper is if most of the time you only have to think about what you want to say to them and not much about how to say it. There's no walking on eggshells around one another, putting up walls or fears of being misunderstood, all of which indicate open communication, which, as you know by now, is a key ingredient to any lasting relationship. Number 5, you both fight fair. Now you might be thinking that finding someone who will be in your life forever means that you never have to worry about getting into a fight with them. But that's a common misconception, and a potentially harmful one at that. After all, it's only normal to have conflicts from time to time. But what really makes or breaks a relationship isn't the arguments themselves, but rather how you handle them. If you find that you are both able to fight fair, that is, no name calling, no blaming, no attacking each other's weaknesses, where you still know how to respect one another even when you can't agree, then you've definitely found a good one you shouldn't let go of. Number 6, they don't expect you to change overnight. Everyone struggles with their flaws and personal shortcomings, but when you find the right person, they'll inspire you to become a better version of yourself without expecting you to change overnight. They accept you just the way you are, flaws and all, and so will be patient and supportive of who you are instead of judging or criticizing you for it. Even in times where you're faced with an issue and are struggling to improve, they understand that it's not easy to change and will be there to help you work through it. Number 7, they never let you give up on yourself. Do they reach out to you when they see you struggling? While they won't pressure you into doing what they think is right for you, that doesn't mean that they'll just stand idly by when they think that you're hurting or struggling on your own. Your forever person is one of your greatest cheerleaders and supporters, and they believe in you, even when you find it hard to believe in yourself. Every time you want to give up on something you really want or make the same old wrong choices you're always making, they're there to tell you that you're better than that and that you deserve so much more. And number 8, being with them is an easy choice to make. Last, but certainly not least, you'll know you found someone who's going to be in your life forever if being with them is just an easy choice to make. Even when things aren't smooth sailing, it's still one of the simplest and surest choices you've ever made and continue to make. To keep them around, you know that what the two of you share is so precious and hard to come by that you would never want to throw it away. So no matter what lies ahead, you feel a lot better just knowing you'll have them by your side. Did you relate to any of the signs we've mentioned? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with those who may benefit from it.